morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. When I went to bed last night, I thought, whatever it is that I've got, this flu or cold or whatever, I guess I'm fighting it off because my throat wasn't sore anymore. And it's not sore right now. But I certainly do have what you might call a frog in my throat. I got something. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a COVID variant or just some sort of crazy flu that's going around. Don't know how I got it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I got it. And I am feeling woozy and weak. I haven't taken my temperature yet this morning. Let's just see. I bought this thing when the COVID epidemic came out because one of the things that was that went along with COVID was a fever. So I thought, well, if I don't have a fever, I don't have COVID. But anyway, let's just try it here. Oh, I do have a slight temperature. That's the highest I've ever seen it. And that's not particularly high. What was that? 36.9. That's not, it's not that bad. But it's usually around 36.6, right around there. So I'm up a little bit. I guess I got something. Now, about the yellow going on here. Well, I thought I had enough, but there wasn't. that little jar, it wasn't completely full. I don't know. I must have used it up on something earlier. But anyway, I thinned it out, and this is as far as I got. And I thought I'm going to have enough, and just when I got to the end, it ran out. So I should give it 2 coats anyway. So I'll go back to the hobby store. But it's basically all yellow. Or the plan is, I don't know if I mentioned this or not. I'm going to spray it with clear coat after to I don't know, just help protect the paint a little bit. All right. We might have a nice sunrise to show you later tonight. I don't know. And yesterday, I forgot to, some of you are wondering about the walkers. Well, they did show up, and I forgot to dub it in. So here they are from yesterday. Oh, okay. There now. You don't need to worry anymore. They did come by yesterday. I don't know about today yet. We'll know at the end of the day. I don't know how things are going to go. I can't even. My thinking is even screwed up. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to push pause here and get my thoughts together if I can. I'm sorry, folks. This is an awful thing to happen on Pizza Day, and New Year's Eve too. I was planning on making a bunch of little things, for New Year's Eve, and I thought maybe I'll even stay up and watch the New Year roll in. I don't think I'd make it, but I don't know. Those plans are kind of down the tubes, you might say, right now. We will have pizza, all being well. I don't know if I'm going to be able to taste it, but we'll have pizza here on the table. I'd have to be dead to not have pizza. And maybe I shouldn't talk like that. Okay, let's. We can't roll back because I didn't do any videoing while I was spraying this, so I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry. Come on in. Come on in. You are just so excited to see me. Now, Missy, I've got the flu. I hope I'm not going to pass it on to you. I hope I'm not going to pass it on to you. Yeah. I don't think dogs can get people flu, can they?
She wouldn't dare.
She would.
It's worth the dog bone. So it's a cold, is it, Ron?
I don't know what it is.
Chest, throat?
It started out with a sore throat yesterday. And,
But it's not intestine.
no, not yet.
So it's just a cold.
Yeah, I do have a fever, though. Yeah. I think I took my temperature just a little while ago. It was 36.9.
37 and above is...
Okay. My thinking here now is that I'm probably going to have better results if I try to glue this piece in the right place before I paint these parts. I'll be just dealing with plastic on plastic. The melding sort of thing will go a lot better. And just want to sort of hold this down. Now, I got a message from one of the viewers, and he was saying something to the effect of he wants to upgrade to 4K, and he was wondering what kind of camera would I recommend. And in other words, he wanted to know, would you be better off getting a camera that's designed to take photos, but will do video on the side, or do you get a dedicated video camera? And if I was only allowed to have one camera and doing what I'm doing right now, I probably would have a standalone video camera that would also take snapshots on the side. And you want to remember that the more you spend, the better the better the camera will be. In other words, you might a cheaper one, it might do 4K, and they'll almost all do 4K now. It'll do 4K at 30 frames a second, the cheaper ones. You spend a little more, you'll get one that'll do 4K at 60 frames a second, which is what I'm shooting at right now. In fact, this camera that I'm using right now, it'll shoot 8K at 60 frames a second. I don't do it very often, but it does a great job. Now I'm just trying to get this just right here. What you would want to do is go to your local camera store, if there's such a thing anymore, and get them to demonstrate for you something. Don't go by what people tell you, because talk is cheap, and you might get home with something and find out it doesn't work as well as you were told it did. You want a camera that will do autofocusing really, really well, and also has built-in macro, if you're willing to spend the extra money. So the bottom line is, I would get a video camera if I'm doing just videoing at the model bench and that sort of thing. Okay, and I think I've got this just about right here. Does that look? No, it's not quite. It's not quite straight there. I want it to be believable. Okay, now we're going to just allow for the glue to do its melding. It's probably going to take a while here. Now I've got to be careful not to bump it. Now this plastic is, I'm sort of bathing the area with the extra thin. But my hope is that it's going to start melting plastic, and when this dries, which probably is going to be about an hour, Maybe I could go heat up my pizza while I do that. Um, yeah, because I don't dare touch it now because it'll just fall off of there. But I'm thinking that if I'm very, very careful, releasing this thing is going to be difficult without actually putting stress on the joint there. Maybe I should have positioned this differently. Maybe instead of having it clamped on like this, I should have had this door sitting on something. And then I could just slide the whatever out from under it afterwards. Well, it's kind of late now, isn't it? Well, if it breaks off, I'll know what to do the next time. There are 2 more of these to make later, so I just realized I forgot to zoom in a little bit, and you were way back. I guess I'm just not thinking properly this morning. This is the last one, Arlene. Okay, I'm guessing about 3 hours has passed here now. It's about 12 minutes after 1 in the afternoon already. And I think that if I was to take the plier off here, that will mean that if I'm pulling and pushing and pulling on this hatch, this part here will have a tendency to be able to move easier. And maybe if I was going to grab it with my fingers, but I'm wondering if I could maybe do it just a little bit more gently by going like this. And get it in here so it's not going to... There we go. Yeah, that went pretty good. But is that hatch on there properly now? It's slightly on the open position. I mean, more open than closed, if you know what I mean. I think that's going to be all right. Once that dries overnight, it should be fairly strong, unless I was to accidentally, grab it with something or bump it with something. So my hope is that when I'm painting this part now, I can do it without breaking it off, of course. All right, let's move on here. Okay, I was looking at this up close with my magnification hood here, and I think what I'm going to do is just build it up just a little bit here with the to me thick. Okay, now let that dry overnight. Yeah, I think that'll be stronger. Okay, now we'll move on. Well, the sun is trying to shine in across our model table again this afternoon. And about, I guess around noon, I got a phone call from the person who quite often comes over on pizza day and has coffee with me. And I had to tell him I got the flu, better not come. And he said, well, maybe later this week. So I guess I got that to look forward to. And I guess I got this to look forward to. But for some reason, I'm not looking forward to it as much as I normally do. Should I put it back in the freezer and save it for next pizza day? Actually, I've got another one in the oven right now cooking. It was going to be part of what I was going to, for celebrating New Year's Eve, but That was kind of forced, I gotta admit it. Okay, once again I'm getting ready to paint our little parts here. I have to probably give these 2 goes. In other words, I'll be hanging onto this end and painting out here and then sticking it down in the hole. Maybe it'd probably be better off if I painted the other end first. Okay, very gently now. We were talking about cameras at the beginning of today's episode. And I was just thinking that it could well be that somebody's got a camera that works absolutely perfect for this sort of thing. And it's, you know, if you don't mind, you could put the make and model number in the comments, and that person that is, you know, thinking about upgrading to 4K, he can maybe think about it. Okay, what are we going to do here now? It's 2 o'clock, just a coincidence. I don't know if I have time to paint anything or not. It's sort of a case of I just don't really feel like it. Okay, was this the one here? Was it the 338? This is the one that we thinned out. And then the other one, okay, this is the one, the 338, that I was going to add the paint retarder to. That's right. And maybe a little bit of thinner as well, because it was brushing on so terribly thick. It was almost like smearing molasses around on the part. I'm okay unless I move. Yeah, I just don't feel like doing any more here today. Oh, I'm getting better. I'm down to 36.7 now. Actually, I think I'm feeling a little better. I'm tired. At least I don't have any, I'm not nauseous or anything like that, but enough about my problems. I'm going to call it quits here for this episode. All being well, there will be a sunrise attached to the end. I'm having a real hard time concentrating. Yeah. Well, I guess whatever it is, it's affected my brain as well. So I'm going to call her quits here. And thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we'll see you tomorrow.